Hello again, everyone. I'm Joe Fonzie.
And I'm Melissa Galvin.
Welcome to a special tailgating edition of 49ers Total Access with former 49er offensive lineman Bubba Paris.
How y'all doing today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, one of the things about it, when I played for the San Francisco 49ers, they always would get on me about food. I'm from Kentucky. The way that they show love is by the way that they prepare food. I'm going to show you some things that you can cook in about 15 minutes, good and healthy, Bubba style.
Perfect.
All right, what are you going to show us to do here?
The thing we're going to do is we're going to call it a Taste of New Orleans. Not all the way Taste of New Orleans, but the Taste of New Orleans. And it's going to be a quick gumbo. Usually in a black household, gumbos can take 2 and 3 hours, but we're going to do one can be done in 15 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is prepare the meats we got to cook. You're going to take your hot sausage. This is a hot Italian turkey sausage, and you got a regular sausage. I want you to take your meat out of the skin and make meatballs, and you do diagonal cuts on those.
All right.
Perfect.
Bubba, you blocked for Tom Rathman, didn't you?
Tom Rathman is an ultimate pro. He set an example every day by the way that he practiced to show his greatness. He was a good teammate and a good player.
Welcome back to 49ers Total Access, brought to you by Stanford Hospital and Clinics, the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers. This is a special edition of the show as we are cooking with Bubba. And Bubba, this is, we call this gumbo, halftime style?
Yeah, and so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up our vegetables. I want you to chunk them up. Chunk them, that's what we call it in Kentucky. All the people be trying to use the right knife. You don't have to use the right knife. You had a football game. In our households in Kentucky, we call it, when there's something good, it's called putting your foot in it. If you do a good job, not only are we going to put our foot in it, we're going to drop a couple toenails in it too.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds yummy.
Yes, that sounds yummy. As long as you eat it first.
Thanks a lot. We are having a great time. Do you like my apron? I made it especially for you.
I'm telling you, look. We made this.
I had to show up just for you.
The football skirt, he puts a little lady touch to it, the way we do it down in Kentucky, you know what I mean?
It's the Gold Rush cheerleader.
You sure you have never lived in Kentucky?
I have not.
Texas, anybody here besides me remember Johnny Fuller intercepting Joe Namath in the end zone to save a game?
Looks like you just aged yourself, buddy.
Yep, you're the only one that's that old.
I guess that officially makes me the oldest person in the group. We're continuing to...
What we're going to do to make it quick, we're going to put them on a skewer. Okay. So I want you to take the chicken and all your peppers and your shrimp and make them look nice. I want to see which one of y'all make the nicest looking skewer.
All right, we're going to get these ready. We put them on the skewer. Wait, what's with the skewers here?
Anybody got a beautiful skirt like that needs a longer skewer. Plus, if he messes with you, impel him, okay?
I'm going to. Take out the competition.
Make it colorful and good. They usually put this inside of the gumbo mixture, but we're going to do this on the grill.
All right, we got our skewer set. Who won?
I'm telling you, since I'm Big Bubba, I have to pick the biggest one. But not only that,
you don't have to say anymore.
But look at how she organized all those shrimp. Everything just so just perfect. I'm telling you, she acts like she's from Kentucky.
That's right.
Well, you guys got to put them on the grill. You got to put you a little of this lemon.
You guys carry on. I'll be over here.
Sauce over here.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
And this right here is going to make it taste really good.
Back to 49ers Total Access. This is what we've been building toward, Bubba.
This is it.
The main course now.
You have gotten the meat and everything. Now we got to come over here and put together the gumbo.
Right,
Joe, first thing I want you to do is take this is right here is chicken broth. Do 2 cups. Now this is the chicken broth right here.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly he doesn't work in the kitchen much.
Put you some chicken broth right in there, pour it right in there. That's a cup right there. This the roux. The roux is on fire. It's what makes the gumbo the gumbo.
Oh,
okay, you got your sausage and you got your...
Now I want you to put stirring this too?
Yeah, well, you're going to start stirring it in a minute, but put your shrimp in there. This right here is your crab. I got the canned crab. You can use your fresh crab. Pour that crab in there.
All right, so now we got crab and
put
shrimp.
The crab in there. Just pour it all. And that's like 2 cans of crushed crab in there. This is the gumbo filet. This is what make it gumbo. Put this in here.
How much?
We're going to put 2 of those in there.
2 of these. All right.
Yeah, that right there gives it the good gumbo spice. You can go on if you must. Yeah. It's just hot.
There's a little bit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You can tell. Oh, no, that's not. You got to make that taste good. Now we're going to put 1 full tablespoon of that garlic powder in there. Go on and drop it off in there good. So they got to have that garlic flavor in there. Plus that garlic is good for your health, cholesterol, all that other stuff in there. And then we're going to just take and just do a little bit of salt, not much salt. See, some people just put you 1.5 teaspoon of salt in there like that. Just,
like this?
Yeah, right there. And then you just let it stir in there and mix up really good. And then we're going to take the rice that we cooked earlier. And we're going to dump that rice in there. And you get it all in there good and
perfect.
All right, don't you get on him. I can just look at him and tell he's cooked at least once before.
Yeah.
It may have been a peanut butter and jelly sauce, but he cooked something. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, that's starting to get that flavor of New Orleans in it now. Now all we got to do.
Okay.
See, you got to do something for us. I'm gonna let you see it. We gotta determine what we need to add to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Melissa, you gotta taste me.
Okay, let me taste.
You gotta know if you got the right amount of spice in there.
It's good.
It's good.
Just, I think it's missing a little bit of a kick.
Oh.
It's a kick.
You can't have gumbo, you gotta put a little bit of that hot
There
sauce
we
in there.
go.
Now you're talking.
Take 2 and put 2 things of hot sauce in there.
Okay.
Okay? You fill that up in there real good. Matter of fact, just shake it in there. You know what you're doing. Yeah.
We're not measuring anymore.
No,
We're just throwing stuff
That's
in.
good.
That good?
Now roll it around in there real good.
Okay, it's rolling.
And
Okay.
then, before we simmer it,
Yeah. What
we
is this
have to
for?
give it a touch like they always have real crab. We're gonna throw it in there.
Woo!
You gotta throw it in there like that.
Okay.
Now we got all our ingredients in there that sort of look like a dirty rice, but now we gotta simmer it. Let all those juices float in there. Now, give me the top, put that top on it. We let it simmer. After it simmer a little bit and those juices infused, we're ready to plate it and eat. Oh man, now we got the rice and the roux together. Everything's in here.
That's wonderful.
We're gonna put it over here. Oh.
Nice.
Now what I want you to do is you go in there. Let me put you a little bit on each one of y'all, a little bit on here. Get that juice in there like that. And that juice in there like that. You're a little bit bigger, I'll give you a little bit more. And then you take these,
Now you're giving me the big one.
now you take it, you lay that right in there on that like that.
It's perfect.
I got one more thing to do to it. I gotta give y'all both a half of this. Oh, I'll give you the big one. I'll give you the big one this
Thank
time.
you. That's right.
And now that I did that, I put my foot in that.
That's Alaskan king crab.
That's good crab.
It looks wonderful.
All right, shall we taste?
Yes, you can. Let me give you a couple of these spoons over here. That's yours right there.
Thank you.
And that's
Thank
yours
you.
right there.
Do we start with the rice or do we go with
Yeah.
the...
I
The
think
rice,
we do
you
a
can put the
little
meat
bit
in
of
it. You can put your meat in and eat everything. You can put all your stuff in it, eat it off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's
so
good. I'm going for one of these spicy, this was spicy turkey, right?
Yes, but all of this is turkey, shrimp, and chicken, skinless. Healthy for you. Nothing in here fattening and bad for you.
Oh, that's incredible.
So good.
We're tailgating with Bubba, New Orleans style. We're set for halftime. We got a game coming up though, so when it comes to halftime, we'll be ready for this.
You'll be ready, and you'll be full, and your stomach will feel good, and it'll just love you. Your stomach will love you. You ever had your stomach love you?
It's gonna.
Right now.
The inside you
It's so
tickles you.
good.
Bubba, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
For Melissa Galvin, our entire crew, I'm Joe Fonzie. We'll see you again next week on 49ers Total Access. Let's get some food.
Let's do it. Cooking with Bubba is courtesy of Kinder's Barbecue.
With 17 locations throughout the Bay Area.
And the best ribs in town.